Fallout 4 has over 100 hidden, secret and unmarked locations in which you can find unique weapons, power armor, rare chems and more, and in this video I am going to go through 13 of these secret locations and the treasure they contain within. Hi, I'm Mo and I'm trapped in Fallout. The first unmarked location we are going to go to is a 35 court, which is just west of the Custom House Tower. The Custom House Tower itself is directly east of Goodneighbor. Once you make it to the location, from here what you want to do is head east, and as you do that you will encounter some raiders and you should see the entrance to the 35 court right over here. The court itself will be guarded by some machine gun turrets. Once you've taken care of this, go inside. Once inside, the internal location also will be guarded by some machine gun turrets as well as a protectron. From here, head to the left and go into this lift, and then use this lift to go to the top floor. Once you make it to the top, exit the lift and head to your right and just follow the corridor all the way to the top. And as you do that, you should see two particular bots, a sentry bot to your right and an assaultron to your left. You will need to take out both of these enemies. Once you've done that, go into their respective rooms and press these buttons over here. So that's the first one, and then go to the opposite room right over here and press the opposite one right here. And once you've done that, these doors right over here should open, giving you access to a full power armor set. Now depending on your level, this particular set will be different. If you happen to have a higher level, say around 30 plus, there is a high likelihood that this, instead of being the X01, it could be something a bit different. Now in this case, it happens to be the X01, but you can probably tell that it is rendered as a different set of armor, which is a known glitch. So if that happens, just simply take the armor, and once you wear it, it should revert to its actual named counterpart. The next unmarked location we're going to visit is the boxing gym. And to go to the boxing gym, you will first need to travel to Pickman's Gallery. Pickman's Gallery is directly northeast of Goodneighbor. Once you make it to the gallery, from here, head north and then look around and just follow sort of northeast and follow this all the way around, sort of hugging this building you see on the right hand side. And as you do that, you should eventually see the entrance right over here to the boxing gym, which is right over here. Go inside the boxing gym. Once inside, the most notable loot in here are actually a round of buffouts. Specifically, you will find 7 buffouts. So there's 1 over here, and then if you just follow it through, there's 2, 3, 4. There's a 5th one right over here, and then there's a 6th one right over here in the office, right over here, as well as some medics. And then lastly, there should be another one right over here, right next to the entrance, giving you a total of 7 buffouts. The other notable things in this particular location are the weights themselves. Now, the weights themselves aren't exactly what you want, but what you can do is take them and scrap them for some pretty good resources, which otherwise are hard to come by in this game. Next, we're going to head to the Bridgeway Trust, and to do that, we will need to first make our way to the back street Apparel. It is directly east of Hangman's Alley. Once you arrive at the back street Apparel, from here just head east and then around the corner go straight right. And as you do that, if you look to your immediate left, you should see the entrance to the Bridgeway Trust. Once inside, look immediately to your left and go through this door. Follow this and you should see a terminal that you will need a master unlock skill. Once unlocking this terminal, go through this security door right over here. So let's quickly do that. And once you unlock the vault door, go straight in, and right in front of you should be 4 gold bars alongside some pre-war cash. Another really cool thing about this vault is that it contains a number of safes both on the left and the right side of the wall, and by unlocking each and every single one of these, you will find a vast amount of ammo, cash, items and more. Next, we are going to visit a location known as the Drug Den, and to go to this location, we will first need to visit Bunker Hill. Bunker Hill is directly west of the USS Constitution. Once you make it to Bunker Hill, from here what you want to do is sort of head northeast. So you can use this door as a means of a shortcut and carry on. And once you go here, what you want to do is sort of hug this wall here you see on the right, or this rather building, and follow this through until you see this building right over there. That is the Drug Den. Now again, this building will be guarded by raiders, and there will be raiders inside also. Again, once you make it to the drug den, go inside. As the name sort of implies, inside here you will find a number of chems. So right off the bat, there's some jet right over there, as well as 2 cycles right here on the counter. If you sort of make your way to the very top, then you should also find another small stash of chems right here on the very top floor inside this chem box. Typically you should find some jet and some psycho. If you then also decide to go outside, there is a chance that there will be some raiders there as well that will also have some chems. So this is a really nice place to visit if you're sort of low on chems and want a quick additional amount of chems. Next, we are now going to find a hidden power armor set, and to do this we will need to go back to the Pigman's Gallery. So again, once you've made it to the Pigman's Gallery, this time what you want to do is head north, and then from here start to head northeast, and you should see this pizza place right over here. From here, continue to head east, and as you do that, you should see sort of this barge right over there. Just jump onto this barge and go around the back of it, and as you do that, you should see a full power armor set right over here that should be hidden behind a novice terminal. Unlock this novice terminal, and once done so, you should have a full power armor set equipped with a fusion core ready to go. Next, we're going to head into a hidden station which is just south of the Old North Church. The church itself is directly south of Pigman's Gallery. So once you make it to the church, from here what you want to do is head south, and as you do that, if you look to your right, right over here, there is actually a hidden station right here that isn't marked on the map. Once inside, just go straight right behind these cash registers over here, and as you do that and look to your right, inside this box you should find 2 day trippers that are rather hard to come by in Fallout 4. In addition to this, you will also find some cash inside the cash registers, and you will find 1 jet and 1 cycle right over here. This is a rather good spot to return to find some chems that sometimes do tend to respawn after a certain in-game time. Next, we are going to head to Jamaica Plain. Jamaica Plain is far southeast of Diamond City. Once you make it, do be warned that this area is heavily populated with feral ghouls. What you want to do is head straight into the center town hall, and as you do that, what you want to do from here is look to your left, and you don't need to unlock this door, you can just use this hole on the wall right here. Just head down, and you will need to unlock this basement door, which is usually an advanced lock, and then go inside. Once inside, look to your right, go down the stairs, and then look to your left and go through these double doors. From here, look to your right again, go through this door, and what you want to do is actually get to this bit here, this lasers room. Now the thing is, this isn't exactly a secret, it's well known. However, what isn't really commonly discussed is when you go up to these lasers, instead of disabling them via the console, don't do that. Instead, try to disarm them using this method. And every time you disarm them, you will get 1 fiber optics and 1 crystal. Fiber optics and crystal are rather rare resources in Fallout 4. If you happen to disable all of them, a total of there being 49, you will actually end up with 49 fiber optics and 49 cyber crystals, which is actually a pretty good deal. Next, we are going to make our way to Quincy Ruins to find a rather interesting room. It is directly southeast of Jamaica Plains. Once you make it to Quincy Ruins, just head straight and then look to your left, and what you want to do is go inside this building over here called Quincy Apartments. Again, it's an unmarked location on the map. Once inside, make your way to the very top, and as you do that, we will find a dresser with a note on top. So let's quickly access that dresser. So it should be right over here, and as you access this note, you will realize that it's got Mama Murphy's name on it, and that is because this is Mama Murphy's room. So in this room you will find some jet right over here, but more interestingly, if you decide to go into the balcony by opening this door and look into your right, you will find a secret stash which happens to be Mama Murphy's stash, which contains 2 mentats, 4 cycles and 2 buff out. So what you can do is just take these chems, and I suppose Mama Murphy will actually really appreciate it if you can subscribe to the channel and leave a comment and a like. Next, we are going to make our way to University Point to look for a hidden secret room. It is directly northeast of Jamaica Plain. So once you make it, from here, just head deep inside University Point and stick to the right hand side, And what you want to do is go inside this building, and as you sort of go inside and look to your right, you should see a door to University Credit Union. Now you will need to unlock this terminal, which has a rank of novice, so let's unlock this really quickly. And once you unlock it, go inside. Once inside, look to your left and go down the stairs, and as you do that, just open this door right in front of you. You will then need to access this terminal over here, which again is novice, to unlock this door. So let's do that really quickly. Once you open the vault, just give it a moment to open. What you will then need to do is, once it opens, is go inside, and you will find another safe here, this time locked with a master lock. Go ahead and unlock this safe, and once you unlock this safe, you will find a hidden button. If you now click on this button, what should happen is the wall on the right hand side should miraculously open, and as you do that, go into this secret room, and right here you will find a unique weapon called the prototype UP77 limitless potential. And what this will do is allow you to reload all the ammo you have in one clip and then fire away. Next, we are going to visit another hidden location where we will get our hands on another unique weapon. To go to this location, you will first need to make your way to Finch Farm. Finch Farm is directly south of Saugus Ironworks. Once you make it to Finch Farm, from here, just head directly east over this small river, and from here you should almost be able to see the entrance right over there to a place called Vital Pump House or Vital Pump House. Not entirely sure which one it is or how it's pronounced. Once inside, what you want to do is just go straight inside, and there should be a door on the left. Go inside the pump house. Once inside, go to the very bottom. Now do be careful, this area is pumped with, well, gas, so if you fire off a bullet, this will explode. What you want to do is enter a code here to unlock this door. Now the code, quite happily, just happens to be right over there, which is 0451. So we will need to enter that code. Now to enter 0 on the first one, we'll actually need to press this button 10 times. And as you do that, the number here should change. So that's a 0, then a 451. So let's just do that really quickly. 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4 5. And if we just hit this button one more time, then that door over there opens. And as you do that, just go straight in, and over here you will find the unique weapon, the Gainer, which when fired on enemies will cause them additional 15 points of damage. Next, we are going to go to another hidden bank, although there isn't a lot in there, but it does contain some pre-war money. To do this, you will need to visit the Super Duper Mart. The Super Duper Mart is directly north of the Corvega assembly plant. Once you're sort of in front of the Super Duper Mart, from here just look to your immediate right and go inside this bank right over here. And as you do that, you should find some cash laying about pretty much right over there and there. And if you can open this door using this terminal over here, which isn't locked with anything, so you can just go ahead and open the door, you should then go inside and find a little bit more cash. Now, something that's a little bit more notable is that this area is guarded by a behemoth, so if you don't really fancy the cash, but you do sort of like yourself a challenge, then you can go ahead and try and take out this guy. Next, we're going to visit a hidden location that only generates once you've hit level 20. So you will need to be at least level 20 to actually trigger this particular event. Once you've triggered this particular event, go to Overland Station. The location itself is directly south or far south of locations such as the Starlight Drive-In, Drumlin Diner and Grey Garden. So from any of these locations, just keep on going south and eventually you will make your way to Overland Station. Once you make it, from here, just head east, and this should be pretty apparent pretty quickly. You will see a crashed UFO site right over here. Now, this will actually generate for you automatically the moment you hit level 20 or soon after. What you will probably likely see is you'll be wandering around the wasteland, or the Commonwealth rather, and you should see or at least hear something that seems to be sort of flying right overhead and then hearing a crash in the far distance, and that is basically this event right over here. Now regretfully, you can't actually enter this alien spacecraft, which would have been quite cool, but what you will notice is there seems to be some gnarly green trail of some unknown substance. Let's just leave it at that. What you want to do is just follow this substance, so follow it east and then follow it right over here, and as you do that, it should take you to that cave right over there. What you will need to do is enter this cave, and once you go inside this cave, you will find a rather pleasant surprise. Once you're inside this cave, just look to your left and you should see an alien that you will need to take out. Once you've taken out the alien, go ahead and search the alien, and you will find on the alien blaster pistol, which is another unique weapon, and the alien will also contain some ammo, specifically alien blaster rounds. Typically you will get anywhere between 280 all the way up to 500 rounds of this ammo. Now this ammo is rather rare, and this is the only time you can get this ammo, so do be careful when you use this weapon, because once you run out, that's it, you will not be able to get any more ammo. However, you can modify the alien blaster to use, I believe, some other energy based cells, so when you do run out of the ammo, you can use a weapons workbench and modify the weapon to allow you to use other types of ammo to trigger. And for our last location, you will need to visit the Red Rocket truck stop. It is directly southeast of Sanctuary. Now once you visit the location, this location isn't actually rare, or rather is very well known, but there is something that I don't really see discussed much about this location. Right underneath this location is this here, the Mole Rat Den. What you want to do is go inside. Now as said, plenty of folks have mentioned this location, but the one thing I haven't really seen mentioned are two really good items that you can find in here. Nope, I'm not talking about the fusion core, I'm talking about this stuff, the brain fungus, and you can find some glowing fungus. You can find about, I think, something like 36 of brain funguses right in here, and you can use these items to craft mentats, which is a really good way to boost your intelligence and some XP gain. More importantly, especially if you happen to be playing on survival mode, you can get this glowing fungus, which can be used to craft antibiotics in the game. And again, I think there's something like 23 or 24 of these right over here. The really other cool thing is that you can revisit this location after a certain amount of time spent in the game, and these resources should respawn, which means this is a great area to effectively stock up on a lot of antibiotics and to stock up on a lot of mentat. And I suppose since we are here, might as well mention it, there's a fusion core right over there, and some other decent goods such as this duffel bag over here that usually contains some ammo. In this video, I went through 13 hidden locations that contain a number of interesting items such as unique weapons and power armor. But did you know that Fallout 4 also has 9 hidden merchants that you can recruit directly into your settlements, which in turn will give you access to further unique weapons and armor? Click on the video you see on the screen now, and I will show you how you can recruit these 9 hidden merchants in Fallout 4.